In this video, we are going to be learning two concepts. The first is adding by multiplying, and the second concept is adding a regular series of numbers. So let's get started. Adding by multiplying. Now, if we were to add these numbers, so the traditional method is 8 plus 7 will give us a 15, plus 5 is 20, plus 8 is 28, plus 6 is 34, plus 8 is 42, plus 3 is 45, plus 8 is 53, plus 4 is 57, and plus 8 is 65. Now this is the traditional method and this is not a very good one. So let's see if there is any alternative method. Now after a little bit of observation, we observe that 8 is being repeated a few number of times, and that is 5 to be exact. So 8 is coming out to be 5 number of times. So 8 into 5, we get 8 into 5 is 40. So we will cancel out these numbers as if they did not exist in the first place, and all we have is a single number, that is 40. Now we will add the other numbers. So 6 plus 4 is 10. So this is 10 and 10, and then we will add a 5. So we will add 25. 10 plus 10 plus 5. So 40 plus 25 is going to give us the answer, and that is equal to 65. Now the answer is same. All we did is we used a little bit of observation and we observed that 8 is getting repeated a few number of times, 5 to be exact, and hence we got the answer with a lot less calculation. Okay, let's move on. Now let's see the concept of adding a regular series of numbers. Okay, so the first question is find the sum of first 20 natural numbers. Now for that we need to know one formula, and that is the sum of first n natural numbers is given by n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Okay, so if we need to find the sum of first 20 natural numbers, the answer would be 20 into 20 plus 1 divided by 2. So this is 10 into 21. So this answer comes out to be 210. I hope this much is clear. Let's move on. Next, the second question is 35 plus 36 plus 37 plus so onwards up to 43. So these are 9 consecutive integers. What do you mean by consecutive integers? So 35 plus 1, the next integer is 36, the next integer is 37, and so onwards. So the next lastly 42 plus 1 is 43. So these are called consecutive integers. Is this okay? Now let's move on. Now to find the sum of these numbers, we use a basic formula, that is number of terms into first term plus last term. This formula comes from a very simple topic called arithmetic progression. Okay, now we are not going to be discussing a lot about this topic, so we will just going to be solving this question. So the number of terms, we observe that there are 9 number of terms. So this is 9. First term is 35, last term is 43 divided by 2. So this comes out to be equal to 9 into 39, and this comes out to be equal to 351. 50 plus 51 plus 52 plus 53 plus so on up to 59. Please observe that 50 plus 59 is going to give us 2 into 54.5. 51 plus 58 is going to give us 109, that is 2 into 54.5. 52 plus 57 is again going to give us 2 into 54.5. The same can be said for 53 plus 56, that is 2 into 54.5. And lastly 54 plus 55 will be 2 into 54.5. Now adding all these numbers, we get 10 into 54.5, that is 545. Now this is one method of solving this question. The other method is the formula that we had done earlier, that is the number of terms. What are the number of terms? 10 into first term. What is first term? 50 plus the last term, that is 59 divided by 2. So we get the answer straight away, that is 10 into 109 divided by 2. So we get 10 into 54.5 and that is 545. Okay, the same answer. I hope this much is clear. Thank you.